Hi, everyone. Good morning. Thank you all for your patience. I'm just waiting for some people to come in. I know there's like some traffic today. So I will go ahead and call this meeting to order at 9:15 a.m. and start off with our land acknowledgement. Associated Students recognizes and acknowledges the first people of this ancestral and unceded territory of the Fernandino Tataviam Band of Mission Indians that is now occupied by our campus of California State University, Northridge. Honors their elders, past and present, and the descendants who are citizens of the Fernandino Tataviam Band of Mission Indians. Associated Students recognizes that the tribe is still here and we are committed to lifting up their stories, culture, and community. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance if you are able. Alrighty, we will now go ahead and turn it over to the Attorney General for today's roll call.
Vice President Anderson, Senator Bobnagry, Senator Chavez, Senator Doe, Senator Dunn, Senator Kaddish, Senator Iman Khan, Senator Owais Khan, Senator Mezabin, Senator Radionov, Senator Saravia, Senator Sarkeesian, Senator Scher, Senator Tybee, Senator Toledo Carranza, Senator Tran. We have a quorum.
Thank you, Golden. We'll now go and move over to the approval of the agenda for today's meeting, January 29th. Is there a motion? Senator Saravia.
I move to approve the agenda for January 29, 2024.
Thank you. Is there a second? Senator Doe, thank you. Is there any discussion? Great, the motion passes unanimously. We'll go ahead and move on to the approval of the minutes for January 22nd. Is there a motion? Senator Doe.
I move to approve the minutes from January 22nd.
Thank you. Is there a second? Senator Scher, thank you. Any discussion? Great, seeing none, the motion passes unanimously. We'll now go ahead and move on to special presentations with the USU, the Basic Needs Center brainstorming. Super excited about this. Welcome to the podium.
Good morning, everyone. That woke you all up, right? Yeah. Well, good morning. My name is Malahed Sobin. I'm the marketing coordinator here at the USU. My pronouns are she or hers, and I'm really excited to be here with you all.
Hello, I'm Stephen Wine, the marketing manager at the USU. He, him, his.
We're gonna have sound effects today. Are we able to get the presentation up? Okay, sweet. Thank you. So by show of hands, how many of you have heard about the Basic Needs Suite or know that it's happening or know? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, a good amount. That's great. So we're here to talk to you all about the Basic Needs Suite that will be coming to you all 2025. So just waiting for the presentation. Yeah, we can skip this one. Sorry, it's a blank one.
Okay, so it
You can go. Yeah.
sounds like a lot of you are familiar with the project, but just to quickly review a few of the elements that are going to be in it in case you are not aware. So this facility is actually going to be right over here where if you were here a while ago, you probably knew about the pub, but now it's a study space over on that side, right next to this building. And so one of the elements is the food pantry, which it was up on the screen, but it's no longer there. There we go. Yeah, so really the idea is this is going to consolidate, all the basic needs on campus. So, the food pantry obviously already exists, and so they will be moving into this space. So that's one of the things. And then next is Isla's Kitchen. This is actually named for one of our donors for the project. One of the donors' mother's name was Isla, so naming Isla's Kitchen is going to be a community kitchen area. And then there will be space to store food. And then Maddie's Closet will be also moving into the space. Again, another service that already exists on campus and is going to be here. And then also just consolidation of all the basic needs services on campus. And so this is just the statement for the project that y'all can read just so you kind of get a better understanding of what we're going for. And we don't have a slide on it, but the project is fully funded and ready to go. We'll be breaking ground in May, so which is pretty cool after commencement, everything like that. And it was made possible in part by a lot of very generous donors. I don't have the list off the top of my head, but the biggest were the Valeras. And so the name that you're going to help brainstorm today is going to be going to them, and they'll be kind of looking at that as well too.
Yeah, so as a process where we really want to be able to engage with our students, because this is your basic needs suite, this is a place and where you can come and utilize it any which way that you need. So your input in this naming process is essential. So back in November, we had sent out a survey that had these 3 questions on it, and I believe the AS Senate was included in this survey. Some of you may or may not have had the opportunity to fill this out, but the questions we had asked were, what does it or would it feel like to have your basic needs fulfilled? How do your basic needs affect your daily life as a student? And how have the support services on campus enhanced your sense of community and connectedness with your fellow students? And please share examples. So we had, I think that we had a great responses that came in. So we can go to the next slide. Here are some of the things that our students had sent to us. Students felt that there was a massive weight that was lifted off of their chest when their basic needs were fulfilled. There was definitely themes of a concept of academic success. Students felt that when they didn't have to worry about their basic needs, that they could focus more on their schoolwork, and academic success didn't seem like such a feat. They felt heard and understood. There was a concept of freedom, a liberation, it's hope. And so you kind of get the themes that we like to capture from what their responses were. So today we want to do a little bit of a brainstorm with you all. So we have 3 boards back there. Similar concept. I'd love for you all to think about your basic needs or the basic needs of your fellow students and classmates, and think about what it feels like to you when your basic needs are fulfilled. So we have 2 boards with a series of words. So please go ahead and grab a heart and heart the ones that resonate with you. We just, you can spend some time really thinking about it. You can pick one or multiple. And then there is one board that says, where would you meet your basic needs? This is more hypothetical. Think about a space, a theme, a concept. We have some words out there like a vibrant vista or an empowering well. These kinds of things it's just helping us generate concepts that will lead to a name. So I'd love for you all to stand up and walk back there and go ahead and give us your feedback. If you have words or concepts that come up to you that are not present, there is a QR code. Go ahead and scan that QR code and give us your feedback that way. So we have a few minutes for that. And then there's just one other activity right at the end. So please feel free. And if the audience would like to give us some feedback, we'd love to welcome you to participate as well. Thank you for your feedback. And then as you return to your seats, there's one more QR code up on the screen. It's a different series of questions that we'd love for your feedback there as well. So please go ahead and scan that QR code and give us your thoughts there. We are, along with coming up with the name for the basic needs suite within the actual space, there are two different, or there's going to be this really beautiful wall in the Isla's Kitchen, where we want to come up with a theme and a concept that will be kind of etched into this really cool wall. So we either want a word or a concept or something that really captures the essence of what students feel about basic needs in the space. So this is really just trying to get you to visualize the space, to use all your senses to kind of just put yourself in that space. And also think of it as like, you've just left class, you're tired, and you're like, hey, let's go to insert name here. And it's like, what would you want to call it? What is this space? How do you envision it? And we really just kind of want to make sure that students feel like this is going to be a space that they can go to and use. And we're totally taking away the stigma of, oh, that's just for basic needs. But, it's more than that, because we all have needs, and needs are very diverse. So yes, please take your time to answer that. And the week of the 12th of February, we're going to have multiple other engagement opportunities. We'll have some kind of engagement here in the plaza, and we will also have some kind of engagement out school side, either in the Sierra Quad or by the library that whole week. So we just want to be able to get as much feedback from students. And then the following week, we need to kind of finalize the name and present it to a whole series of people. But your feedback is really appreciated. If you have thoughts that come to you, because I guess great ideas come to us when we least expected, please reach out to the marketing department, or if you find me or any of my team, just be like, hey, we got a great idea. Just give it to us. But yeah, please find us. So throughout the next few weeks, engage with us, encourage your friends. You are leaders on campus, and so we really want to be able to take you on as champions for this project and help us spread the word about this. And I thank you for your time.
And also just note, these QR codes will stay active and the survey will be open. So if you don't have anything right now, I know some of these are kind of deep questions, and not all of us think of that in the moment. Like, I know I'm the kind of person who likes to sit with something for a while and think about. So yeah, if you want to submit it later this week or later today or whatever, like, you don't feel like you have to like have a answer right this second. Encourage you just to kind of keep that, and you can also share it with anyone you know as well. So.
Oh, and last thing I forgot to say, so on that QR code that you will scan and answer, if you would like to be entered into a fantastic giveaway, please go ahead and put your email, and we'll be doing that. So we've got some great things that we're giving away. We just gave out a really fantastic air fryer and all this other cool stuff. So we know what your needs are, and we will make sure they're fulfilled. So we will deliver as long as you deliver. So anyways, thank you anyway for your time. And yeah, that's it.
Thank you both so much. Just the drawings itself look so incredible, and I can't wait till it's actually there and people can enjoy it and utilize it. And the names hopefully are coming in left and right. Alrighty, we do have another special presentation from the Alumni Association. So welcome to Senate this morning. Thank you for being here.
I'm new at this, okay. Hi, everyone. I just wanted to introduce myself. My name is Melissa Dreiling. I serve as the recent and future grad alumni engagement coordinator over at the alumni office.
And I'm Hannah. I'm the Alumni Chapter Associate for Alumni Relations.
Just give our slides a second. Thank you. Well, first of all, how many of you are graduating this May? Show of hands. Wow, that's awesome. Very exciting. It's better with the slides, I promise.
I'm just glad it's sunny outside today. It's so nice.
Do you want to try our laptop? Would that help? Oh, okay. Today's a rough one. Traffic, should we just commuter? Rough day. Yeah, rough morning, not day. Sorry. But then I think I broke mine when I unplugged it one time. I heard this crunch. My tea, because I thought I would take my whole laptop with it. So I was like, Tina, you just have to plug it from your end. Okay. So this is- We can try to just go with our slides here if you'd like, just with time. It'll be not as great without the visuals, but we'll try our best. Is that good?
Yeah, as long as you're okay with that.
Yeah, that's fine. All right, so we are here with the alumni program specifically to tell you all about things that we have to offer as a student, as a recent grad, and once you are a graduate, regardless of your class. So something exciting as of 2021, all alumni can take advantage of the Alumni Association benefits at any time for no cost. So at the alumni office, you'll never be asked to pay membership dues, renew your membership. Once you finish and get that degree, you're automatically enrolled and can start receiving communications, benefits, networking events, all sorts of great things with your alma mater. Some of those benefits once you graduate include our platform Ask a Matador, which is a career platforming tool, as well as access to the Career Center on campus for 1 year upon graduation. Fun things like discounts at the Soraya, the SRC gym that we all love. You still can utilize a lot of campus resources as an alum. Each year, the Alumni Association gives out 15 scholarships to current students at $2,000 in 3 different categories. Our categories are first generation, graduate, and legacy. A lot of students are surprised to find out that we do offer student scholarships, but our alumni love to donate money to these funds, get them endowed, and continue to give away money to well-deserving students. So please help us in sharing our alumni scholarship campaign. That will open up in May and close May 31st.
And then this March, we have our second CSUN Giving Day. It's the university's largest cross-campus fundraising event. This year it will be March 6th and 7th, and it promotes funding opportunities from every area of campus, including AS, clubs, sport teams, Greek life, and other student orgs and projects. And then we also have our CSUN Funder. So as student groups, you are able to utilize this platform to raise money for your organization. You would just go to csunfunder.csun.edu, and you can submit an application, and our office will help you set that up and help with the campaign. And then upon graduation, you can join up to 3 alumni chapters for free. So our alumni chapters, they represent various areas of the campus, and they offer networking opportunities, professional development, and fundraising opportunities. Some of them have their own scholarship programs for students. Some of them reimburse students for going to conferences, things like that. And so it's a great way to stay connected to your alumni and campus after you graduate. And it's free to join. Even as a student, you can participate in these events. If you check out our calendar, you can still network with alumni and participate with them. We have about 20 chapters and 3 regional chapters. So when these slides come up, or maybe they can be shared to all of you, you can see all 20 chapters. Oh,
There it is,
yes. So there's pretty much, they pretty much cover all areas of campus. And then for those that we don't have a chapter for, alumni can still reach out to our office and we can still plan some type of networking event or connect students to alumni.
And then, as I mentioned, our platform Ask a Matador is completely free both to current students and alumni once you graduate. This is a great way to get internship advice. Maybe you want to shift careers. Maybe you want to go back and get a master's. You simply go on Ask a Matador, fill out a short form. That form is then sent out to alumni geared up to answer your specific question. The AI system will pair you with a few. They'll reach out via email, set up a Zoom call, and provide that mentoring that you're looking for. So whether you're a student or grad, definitely check out Ask a Matador. It's free. You can ask as many questions as you'd like. Something new with Ask a Matador too I wanted to mention is our Black Alumni Circle. So we've gotten a bunch of alumni geared to answer those specific questions, and that's very exciting. We're hoping to see some more activity with that circle, and then even potentially open up circles for all different colleges. So the Nazarian Circle, you could go on to that Ask a Matador and know that all of your questions are being sent to alumni in that working field. So here are the QR codes if you wanted to take a scan. Again, it's a great thing. We just need some more help getting this out to our current students with the pandemic. We announced the platform in 2019, so it never got an official big rollout launch. We have thousands of alumni wanting to mentor students, give them feedback, even potentially hire them for a company they work for. So please definitely share this, and it's on our website as well. And just a fun thing to point out, 120 of our alumni on the Ask a Matador platform are outside of the US. So if you're passionate about studying abroad, wanting to work abroad, teach abroad, that's just a list of all different alumni located all over the world. Two really great student programs we offer are our resume review, which is when alumni come back to campus and sit down with students, recent grads, and review that resume one-on-one. We always have a large registration for this event. Our alumni love giving direct feedback, and we've actually had a few alumni contact the student they met with for a job opportunity. Our second one up there is our Corporate Connect programs. So this is really exciting. We work with Fortune 500 companies all around the Valley, connect with alums working at that facility, and then plan a corporate tour for our current students. Current students are bussed out to companies like NBC, DreamWorks, Disney, and they get to have lunch, answer questions, get feedback from those alums that are working in their dream company, dream role, dream title. Dinner with Matadors is something we had pre-pandemic that we're wanting to bring back this year, especially. So this is essentially where an alumni will host a student club, org, group of students with a similar interest and provide lunch as well as a mentoring opportunity. I can say firsthand, I attended a Dinner with Matadors when I was a sophomore here, and I still have those alums connected on LinkedIn. I still feel comfortable reaching out to them. So this is a great thing if your club, organization is looking for a mentor. They'll even host lunch or dinner or snacks, so that's always a plus. And then here is our save the date for our virtual resume review, which will be on May 1st. Again, you can scan the QR code if you're interested. This one will be on Zoom, so all you have to do is have your resume up on your computer, and then you'll share your screen. The alum will then provide direct feedback on that live Zoom call. And then here's a few fun photos. And again, the QR code if you're interested in our Corporate Connect touring program. Here's a photo of some students that toured the Warner Brothers studio. An alumni spirit flag is in the center as well. That was a really exciting one. So we're hoping to have lots more of these. So definitely stay connected by following us on social media. And here is a few of the logos of companies we've already toured. So just this last year, students went to Insomniac events, DreamWorks, Google, Fox Sports, and again, got to meet those alums, share email addresses, add them on LinkedIn, sit down with them, and get an experience that not a lot of students can necessarily get if they don't know that the alumni office offers these. So please help us just share the word. Alumni is here for current students. And as always, the best way to stay connected is following us on social media, as well as just our events page, which is CSUN Alumni Events. If you have any questions, I know your president and VP have our contact information. And if you're involved in any other clubs or organizations that are looking for alumni speakers, mentoring opportunities, please know we're always here and happy to help connect you.
I just wanted to add one thing. On February 27th, we have our USU alumni mixer. So we're going to have members from different student clubs and alumni members from chapter leaders from our alumni chapters there. So it'll be a great way to connect with our alumni, and then we'll have a few welcoming remarks and a lot of food. So we hope to see you there. It's 4:30 p.m. on February 27th.
Thank you, everyone.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Yes, the Alumni Association is absolutely incredible. And it's so important for you all to know that this is not just for alum. All the resources they have are definitely for current students and can help you when you kind of are transitioning to that alum life. Thank you again, everyone, for being here. I really appreciate it. We'll now turn it over to Open Forum. Open Forum is intended as an opportunity for any member of the public to address the Associated Student Senate regarding any issues affecting CSUN students. Speakers are allowed 3 minutes each to speak. Please sign in using the clipboard for minute recording purposes. James again. Ugh,
I know.
just kidding.
It's the worst thing ever. I know. I'm so sorry. Well, good morning, everyone. My name is James Forster. I serve as the AS Programs Manager. I'm here today to just give you all a quick snapshot about some of the events that we have coming up. So first off, the Farmers Market returns tomorrow. So we're really looking forward to that. Yes, cheers to the Farmers Market. We will also be hosting a AS Welcomes Back event at the market tomorrow. So we'll have about 6 of our AS departments out there just tabling, providing some information about AS. So be sure to check that out. The Farmers Market all semester will run from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. It will continue every week, starting week 2, which is this week, all the way through week 15, with the exception of spring break. We won't be there. And if we get some rain on a Tuesday, chances are it won't be out there either. But otherwise, you all can look forward to the Farmers Market sticking around for the rest of this semester. Just looking ahead as well for early February, the next event, in addition to the Farmers Market continuing regularly, we will be hosting an event called Heartstrings Hangout on February 14th over on Sierra Lawn. So we'll be giving out some roses. We'll be a card making station. There'll also be some other activities there for anyone who celebrates Valentine's Day, or if you just want to grab something to give to a friend, whichever floats your boat with that. Additionally, just want to take one last note as a friendly reminder, which I will remind you all about every week. Big show, Saturday, April 6th, with featuring Steve Aoki. We're really looking forward to it. We've already outsold last year's show. So tickets, in a way, are going pretty fast. So I would encourage you all to get tickets if you haven't already, or tell your friends about it. Something that we're super excited about. So just wanted to say thank you all for that. And that's all the updates I have for today.
Thank you, James, for being here. Awesome. And yes, big show. Buy your tickets, April 6th. Is anyone else here for Open Forum? All right, seeing none, we'll move on to reports. Starting with mine. Well, hello, everyone. Happy, I guess, second week back to school, but also kind of first week activities, I guess I should say. So last week I attended the USU board meeting, which is actually held right here. I love those meetings. They're awesome. It's really great to hear what the USU is doing and how we can kind of partner and collaborate with them. And I also met with the provost, Josie and I met with the provost last week. Obviously at the time, the strike was still happening. So we went over the strike and how it impacts students. But one thing that we did go over was just kind of the add and drop deadline. Obviously, because there weren't going to be any classes that week, they were going to push back the add drop deadline a week. I'm not for sure exactly what their plan is now. She said that, you know, they would still kind of case by case, if maybe on the 5th week you wanted to drop a class, they would probably let it slide just because of the uncertainty of everything. But I will keep you updated on that once I reach out to her. Last week I also attended, or Josie and I also attended the executive director search and screen committee meeting, just kind of finalizing the evaluation forms and all that good stuff. And the application will close fairly soon, actually. So that's exciting, but not exciting at the same time. I also chaired the IRA board meeting and the personnel board meeting last week, which were, I feel like, very, very quick, lightning quick, speedy quick. But that was good. Got all of our business taken care of in those meetings. And if you ever have any questions about what we talked about or anything, feel free to ask me. For this week, it is Welcome Week. So today we have our Mental Health Monday kickoff in the Plaza del Sol from 11 to 1 p.m. We'll have our stickers, our t-shirts, our keychains out there, and we are doing a little like journaling event out there. So make sure you all stop on by if you can. Really, really excited about this. We also, as James mentioned, have our AS Celebration Farmers Market tomorrow in Matador Square. All the departments are going to be out there. Again, first farmers market of the semester, so super exciting. Tuesday and Wednesdays meet the clubs, but we'll all be out there tabling on Wednesday. I meet the clubs. Sierra Quad out there in front of the library. Super exciting. Again, all of our departments are going to be there. And I heard there's like free burritos or something like that. So, right? Yes. I saw that online. So use your Madisync event pass and get a free burrito, I think. That's really exciting. And then Thursday, we're going to try to do our mobile giveaways. We'll drive around in the car and give away like fun gift cards and other fun giveaways to students. So be on the lookout for that. We'll let you know what times we're doing that on Thursdays if you want to hop on in the cart and help us. Like Hannah mentioned from the Alumni Association, there is a USU alumni kind of student clubs and orgs, and AS was invited event on February 27th right here in the Grand Salon from 4:30 to 6:30 p.m. I did send it out in an email last week, but just a reminder, if you can RSVP by February 20th, in the email, there's like a link, but a great event for you all to network and learn about different things once you kind of graduate and meet people and maybe land a job, land an internship, all that good stuff. Lastly, President's Day is coming up on February 19th from 8:30 a.m. to 1 p.m. right here in the Grand Salon. So we will have a little like pre-breakfast, and then we will have obviously Senate, and then a little kind of networking, kind of learn about their journey after student leadership, time after Senate. So really excited. Essentially, this is where we invite all of the past AS presidents to come and join, kind of give a little synopsis about, you know, what they did during their time in AS. And then you can obviously ask them questions when you have lunch with them, connect with them, learn about them after, you know, what was their life like after AS. It's a really awesome event. Make sure you RSVP for that. You should have gotten an email from like the paperless post email to your Senate email. And if you can please RSVP when you get the chance, that'd be great. Really, really appreciated. So yeah. Other than that, not much else to report on. I have quite a few meetings this week, but I will report on those next Senate meeting. But yeah, everyone, enjoy this week and please embrace and soak in all the fun activities this week, like Welcome Week and Meet the Clubs. So yeah, are there any questions on my report? Great, Sina, I'll turn it over to Vice President Anderson.
Hello, everyone. Happy Monday and happy almost February and happy Welcome Week. I hope you all had a great first week back, even though there were some hiccups. I'm glad that we're ready to roll and get the semester going. Here's an overview of my previous week. We had tons of meetings, yay. Starting with Senate on Monday, which obviously was great because we were here with all of you. And then after Senate, Paige and I, along with a few senators, checked out the CFA strike. It was great to see our faculty advocating for themselves and also see all of the support from the cars driving by. Everyone was honking. It was just overall a good vibe. After that, we met with the provost and vice provost. They were extremely kind, and we had a great conversation. Most of it was focused on the strike, which is now a bit past us, so it's not super accurate information, but it was still really nice to meet with them and talk about what was going on, hear their intentions going forward. Then on Wednesday, the search committee for the executive director met and we received some updates. We're still receiving applications for the next 2 days, I believe, so we'll give you updates on that when we have them. After that meeting, I attended the CSU Admission Advisory Council, which is a system-wide council that I'm on through CSSA, and they share tons and tons of information, and they literally go so fast. It's like the most jam-packed slideshow ever, and they go through it like super fast, so it's hard to keep up. But all the information is really valuable. They shared with us that overall, the applicants for the fall 2024 term across the CSU is up 1.25%, which sounds small, but considering our admissions decline, it's good that we're in the positives and not the negatives, so that's great. And then for first-time freshmen specifically across the CSU, applications are up 2.77%, which is great as well. And then Friday was also filled with meetings. We had IRA, personnel, and then we met with Sharon, Denise, Kevin, and Alyssa from the MIC and Paige as well to talk about judicial court and some of the changes we're going to be implementing, just streamlining the process for clubs. We had some hiccups last semester and we just want to make sure that all clubs are able to be recognized as quickly as possible so they can do all the things that they want to do on campus. So that was a super fruitful conversation and I'm excited to see those changes being implemented. And then for this week, as Paige mentioned, we have Welcome Week. If you have any questions or issues while you're tabling, please feel free to call me, Paige, Denise, Sam, just let us know. If you don't know where to go, if you don't know where the stuff is, just let us know and we can help you. And then this Wednesday, we're meeting with Dr. Watkins. So if you have anything student affairs related that you want us to talk to him about, or just anything in general on campus, let us know so we can bring that up in our conversation. Also, Council of Chairs will be meeting soon. So if you're a chair, please look for that email. We'll be scheduling that hopefully for this week or next week. And then Senate check-ins will probably be in about 2 weeks, just to give you some time to adjust. And then also remember that office hours start this week and committee meetings start this week. So please be on time and be there. Attendance is really important. As you know, I'll remind you, Senate standing rules, we have an attendance policy. So just make sure you're on top of your attendance. And if you have any things come up, just make sure you're in communication with our Attorney General. And also submit legislative referrals because we need to get that going. I don't think we have a ton submitted, so hopefully we can up those and get some work going. But other than that, thank you.
Thank you, Vice President Anderson. Are there any questions on her report? Great, seeing none, I'm gonna move on to our Chief of Staff, Ryan, for her report.
Good morning, everyone. I hope you are all having a great week so far. I know we just started, but I hope it's going well. I know the traffic wasn't amazing, but the rest of the day can be better, right? So last week we had, I did a lot of studying on leadership skills for the rest of the semester, which I'll continue to do. I'll be preparing for meetings, for cabinet meetings, literally every week. They're going to be different this semester. Definitely change the process on how cabinet functions. Overall, I completed meetings for cabinet check-ins as well as the expectations that were shared to each cabinet member. So that's awesome. For next week's game plan, of course, very typical, send the agendas for our cabinet as well. I actually already met with our Senator Lorena. We're actually planning a really fun event, and I'm really excited to share that all with you when we're getting the details more solidified. I also have a few legislative referrals, so hopefully you guys have some that I'll also be working with the Senator today to go ahead and complete and submit that will probably be for next week to be approved and everything. So as for all of cabinet, I just like to give a shout out to, of course, cabinet members as well as our president and our vice president. And most of all, Denise, she is the most helped for us, and for myself at least. She's awesome. For our chair of legislative affairs, she is meeting with lobby corps, which are happening on Thursdays. Also, they're preparing for chess, which I'll talk about really quickly in a second, as well as Big Party and in voter engagement resources. As for chess, I'm pretty sure you all received an email regarding this chess application from our Chair of Legislative Affairs regarding this amazing opportunity. You get the chance to advocate to legislators for all the student needs, and so for all the CSUs, right? So it's a very rewarding opportunity and weekend. So if you're interested for any of this, fill out the application and feel free to contact Matul for anything regarding questions and answers that she can definitely give to you. As for Chief Justice, based on what, Paige and our Vice President had mentioned, they did not, they ended up meeting to review the potential code and everything for the Chief Justice to make everything run smoothly. And some collaborations that she's doing is working alongside our Chair of Communications to get interviews going to meet quorum, hopefully, for Judicial Court coming up soon. Our Chair of Elections is finishing up some of her how to run for AS presentation, which is actually happening tomorrow, January 30th. This is a presentation that she's doing on how to successfully run for AS. Any elections talk is, of course, prohibited here in this AS space, other than the announcements that we're giving in this moment. But feel free to send any communications to Nikki if you have questions. Otherwise, no communication in the actual AS buildings. It's supposed to be 40 feet, correct? 40 feet away from any office AS buildings, including production, sustainability, the outdoor adventures. All these AS ran organizations are what you're supposed to stay away from for any AS talk. Elections talk. She'd like to shout out for Tiffany, her assistant chair, for collaboration and just being an awesome partner. I know that we'd also like to give a shout out to James for the farmers market event that's going to be giving and thank you. Sorry. That's funny. She'd like to give a shout out to James and our productions. They're doing an awesome time with the farmers market, and they're also going to be working alongside housing to advertise how to run for AS. Our Chair of Communications, I don't know if you've all received, hopefully you already have, but the pins that she's working on is something to onboard all of our members in AS. So if you haven't received it just yet, feel free to go ask her. These are also the pins that we're going to be sharing out for President's Day, so it's really fun. Another quick announcement, Member of the Month is out, so please don't forget to vote. Hopefully you'll be hearing who our Member of the Month is soon. Overall, committee member incentives are also active, so those who have committee members like our cabinet, they're receiving their incentives to be a part of these committee meetings. Overall, our Attorney General as well as our Chair of Finance will be sharing the report soon. And then last but not least, our Chair of Diversity and Inclusion, Walker. She had her first diversity and inclusion meeting, which is going to happen today at 12:45. So if you're wanting to go check it out or learn about diversity, equity, and inclusion, feel free to go ahead and visit her today at 12:45 or let her know that you'd like to visit. Am I missing? Our Assistant Chair of Finance, which I'm pretty sure you'll hear more information in our Chair of Finance's report, but she's very excited to look forward to finalizing the budget for this year and making decisions for our budget overall. So she's excited for that. Overall, that is my report for today. I remembered sharing that it's going to be quite long. So if there's any questions, please let me know. Otherwise, thank you. Have a good one.
Thank you to our Chief of Staff, Brian. Are there any questions on her report? Great. Seeing none, we'll move on to our Chair of Finance, Tran.
Hi, good morning, everyone. I'll start by sharing our account balances. Within STAR, we have $166,320. Unassigned contingencies, $731,845. Both clubs and orgs and field fund have $15,000 each. And within clubs and orgs travel, we have $3,414. This previous week was pretty productive for me, so I'm quite happy about that. I first met with Juliana Alvarez, who from the Soraya, and I've been working with her to potentially put on a collaborative event between AS and the Soraya. We want to host a mixer event followed by a performance on May 11th for student clubs and orgs. So I'll be working with her and draft. Yes, so I'll be working with her to create that invite and run it through productions and marketing, hopefully soon as well. I've also attended IRA and Personnel Board, and today in Finance as well, we'll be continuing to work on our Code on Finance changes. So if anyone wants to participate, we'll be meeting at the Sustainability Center at 12 o'clock today. Thank you.
Thank you to our Chair of Finance. Are there any questions on her report? Yes, Asia.
Can you repeat what you said about the May 11th Clubs and Orgs event?
Yeah, of course. Juliana and I, we decided on May 11th. I forgot which performance specifically it'll be, but it'll be like a cultural performance, I think some jazz performance. And what we are planning on doing is hosting like a networking event prior. So like student clubs and org leaders can meet and mingle around. And then after that, we'll have like a Q&A maybe, and then it'll be followed by the performance. And then the performance tickets will be paid for by the Soraya. And currently what it looks like is that AS would potentially have to fund the food through Chartwells or whatnot. And then the Soraya would cover all the other costs.
Are there any further questions? Great, seeing none, we'll turn it over to our Attorney General for his report.
All right, good morning. So office hours are starting this week. Just a reminder, in case you've since it's been a while, clock in every office hour in the front desk. Make sure you just tell the person when you're clocking in and also when you're clocking out. Also with Welcome Week, those will count towards office hours. So if you want to do something at Welcome Week, remember that's going to count towards an office hour or however many hours you end up doing that. So that's something you should definitely do. With committees, those are going to be in the executive boardroom. So that's on the third floor of that building right over there. It's a very nice room. If you need help getting there, you can talk to me or talk to your committee chair and we can help you get there. It's very nice. Also, please sign up for a Senate in a Minute slot. We want to just have those weekly videos where we share with the general university just what's going on in Senate. And the last thing I'll say is definitely get some legislative referrals in, because we're not just here to listen to some nice reports and then leave. We're here to really make some change. So get those referrals in. You all ran for something and for a reason. So let's make it happen. And that's the end of my report.
Thank you, Golden. Are there any questions on his report? All right, seeing none, we'll move on to standing committee reports. Is there anything anyone wants to say? External affairs?
Sure, I'll say something. Good morning, everyone. So first meeting will be this week on Wednesday. I'd imagine that we'd be doing a lot of discussion around potential legislative referrals and other things we can do as a committee. And even if you aren't in a committee, I'd invite everyone to feel free to attend to join that conversation. So that way we can just drum up some ideas for the remainder of the year.
Thank you. Are there any questions on Senator Kaddish's report? Seeing none, we'll move on to internal affairs. Senator Tybee is not here today. And I know they're meeting tomorrow. Does the vice chair want to say anything? Oh, never mind. Sorry. Alrighty, we'll move on to university affairs with Senator Dunn.
Alrighty, so
On Thursdays from 5 to 6, we'll be having university affairs meetings. We'll be electing a vice chair at our first meeting of this semester. So if you're in the committee and interested, come up with a speech, think about it. It's going to be a hotly contested race. Anywho, we will also be discussing a list of legislative referrals, ideas that we made last semester, and making them into referrals this semester. So beware, get ready. My committee, I see some of you out there. I'll see you Thursday.
I love the energy. Okay, that's super exciting. I will definitely be attending. Yay. Alrighty, moving on to our AS Executive Director, Patrick Bailey.
It's so hard to follow Senator Dunn after that. I don't have that Monday energy that he has, but I like it. Nothing really to report. We have had a busy week last week after the little Monday stumble. But we have outdoor adventures that trips are selling. We have a couple left. They actually took my credit card to buy the Hawaii tickets. So for those who lucky students that are going to Hawaii for spring break. Our teams competed this weekend, and we have more teams that are competing for sport clubs this weekend. Our searches are still going on. We're interviewing at the Children's Center for 3 positions, and then we're still searching for a sports club manager and a risk and facilities manager. Other than that, that is my report for the day. So.
Amazing. Are there any questions? All right, seeing none, we'll move over to our University Advisor, Asia Butler.
So yes, we have Meet the Clubs tomorrow and Wednesday. So we will be providing free burritos from Sharky's. We have chicken or vegetarian. Students will need to check in with their event pass. It's through Madisync. And so our table will most likely be located near the SoCal Sound area. That's where students will go to check in and get their burrito for the event. And I think that's it.
Amazing. Sorry, Ben, it's not Taco Bell. Ben is a Taco Bell fanatic. Alrighty. We'll move on to our faculty advisor, Dr. Veda Ward.
Good morning, everyone. I hope you had a nice break. I'm sorry I wasn't able to be with you last week due to the job action. I want to thank and congratulate you for any consideration of the labor issues that faculty members are dealing with here. And for those of you who were able to support us in solidarity, either spiritually or physically, we really appreciate that. As the semester kicks off, of course, Faculty Senate has posted meetings that will be coming up. And again, if you're able to attend those, you have your own representative and your president and others members. But if you can ever go yourselves, please go and see what the faculty do. Faculty are elected, for those of you who are not familiar with that process, similar to the way you are. And so one of the things that we believe in here is shared governance of this institution. So I'm looking forward to working with you that way. In addition, every new semester, new course outlines, new faculty members, please become acquainted with them. Let them know who you are. And if necessary, maybe make an announcement or two, and definitely invite your constituents to be members of our gallery. We were pretty full at the beginning of the meeting, but tends to sort of slim out as we go through. And I know that that is one of our goals, is to really make those connections. So I want to be here to support you, to also give you any feedback that you may need on academic issues. I'll be adding some tidbits throughout the semester of how to engage, but certainly would like to start off by recommending that you engage with faculty members through office hours. We are allowed to have those almost in any modality necessary. But as I said, it takes 2. That means you have to have mutually agreeable schedules and time slots when you can connect. So the spirit's willing. We're going to make it happen this semester. And again, I look forward to being at your service in any way I can.
Thank you, Dr. Ward, for your report. Are there any questions on her report? Yes, Lorena.
In regards of the faculty senate meetings, when are they, like the dates and location?
Okay, in terms of what?
Faculty senate meetings.
Oh, Oviatt, well, bottom layer of the library.
Which place? Like?
Library, on the
Presentation, library.
Yeah.
on the bottom,
I don't know where that is.
all the way to the bottom.
When are the dates or like what time?
So that's on the website.
Okay.
That usually those are going to be a Thursday. And then you'll be able to check that usually 2 to 5 p.m. Okay? So the Furman presentation room, again, is at the very bottom of the library. Okay, I've never been down there. I always tell everybody.
It's a nice room.
Yeah, it's a really pretty room. And does tend to fill up. And it's usually divided into 2 different sides, those who are the faculty senators, and then the visitors and administrators on the other side. So definitely, I would say that if you can go to one and see what it's like. And again, if you have faculty members that you're connected with, invite them to go to the meetings as well. Not all faculty members are members of the Faculty Senate, just as if we do not have every student here. So it is a representative group, but I think it'll be really good to see the parallel between how they operate and how you do.
Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome.
Thank you. And I can go ahead and share those dates with you and everyone too about Faculty Senate. Alrighty, any further questions? All right, seeing none, we don't have any unfinished business or new business or information items or discussion items. I'm just going to share one legislative referral that we did receive last semester that we put off or held off to assign for this semester. So I'm going to go ahead and read it. This was submitted by Senator Mezabin, and it is titled Providing International Students Alternatives for the Best Health Insurance to Purchase and Organizing Workshops to Help Them Use Their Health Insurance Efficiently. The request is as follows. In order to register for classes, international students must purchase obligatory health insurance to remove foreign holds. IESC allows foreign students to purchase insurance from JCB Insurance Solutions. However, it is ineffective at the Cloth Student Health Center, which is the primary point of contact for the majority of students in the event of an emergency. Better health insurance alternatives will be very beneficial to international students, and holding more workshops on health insurance use will enable students to make the most of it. This was suggested to go to external affairs or university affairs, and I will go ahead and assign it to external affairs. Alrighty, that was all for legislative referrals. And again, as everyone was saying, feel free to fill those out. Please do. I did send the link in the group me, and it's there pinned in the group chat. Are there any announcements? Yes, Patrick.
One quick one. When you mentioned the health center, it reminded me that they are offering dental services now, and they have it at 25% discount for students as well.
That is amazing. Great time to have a root canal. No, I'm just kidding. Are there any other announcements? Yes, Vice President Anderson.
Just want to give a quick shout out to our 4 believers in the audience. You really stuck with us. We started with like a full crowd and now we just have 4. So thank you. We appreciate you.
Our biggest supporters. Okay, yes, Chief of Staff, Ryan.
I was just going to share that Welcome Week is a very awesome opportunity to connect with the students. It's honestly very rewarding just being able to literally give them free stuff. I always say that. I'm like, guys, please, we just want to give you free stuff. So I really strongly encourage if you even have like the slightest hour or so, even 30 minutes, just let us know. I personally don't put my name on there because I know I'm going to be there every single day. So I would like to give you the opportunity to put your names there instead. If it helps, I put my name there a couple times, but I'll be there every single day, just like I know Paige and Josie will also make their efforts to be there daily too. So we also just expect you to just have fun. This is a space to give the energy back to the students that they're wanting. They want the engagement, so let's give it to them. And this is one of the very most rewarding weeks that we can give them back, and just thank them for commuting, right? They commute every single day, so let's welcome them back with open arms and big hearts, because we do all of the work that we do because we love them. So yeah.
I love that. And I definitely second that. Oh my. It's an amazing opportunity to connect with constituents, make sure they're out there. And you can even mention about running the elections if, hey, great opportunity. I mean, maybe I'll do that because I'm graduating, so it won't really affect me next year. But yeah, just take it as an opportunity to connect with them and really show your love and support for them. Are there any further announcements? Okay, if there are none, I'll turn it over to our Attorney General for the final roll call.
Vice President Anderson, Senator Bob Negri, Senator Chavez, Senator Doe, Senator Dunn, Senator Kaddish, Senator Iman Khan, Senator Awais Khan, Senator Mezabin, Senator Radionov, Senator Saravia, Senator Sarkeesian, Senator Scher, Senator Tybee, Senator Toledo Carranza, Senator Tran. Thank you.
Thank you, Golden, and I will go and adjourn this meeting at 10:21 a.m. Happy Welcome Week.
Oh, sorry. We got through it, right?